What's going on, guys? Steel Pulse here again. Today, I'm going to be talking about just your mindset. Um, it's very important, more than you think. So, we're all going day to day. Everyone, like, most of the people around me, I think they're happy, but probably a lot of them are not happy with what they have or what situation they're in, wherever the case is. Uh, and I was thinking about this yesterday too. I'm like, okay, like I understand what's going on around me, but it really hits you when you just like realize like you're really gonna be working for like 30 more years if you don't do anything. So anyone watching this who's like 20s, 30s, like I get it, like you have a good job, but like what's the ceiling? Just going to work every day and putting money into a stock, S&P 500, and then just retiring when you're 70. It's so mundane to me. It's like it's boring. Like how could you have? How could you just be happy with that? It's so like when I think about that, it's so depressing. So I just, I sat there yesterday and I'm like, there has to be a way. You know, you see all these people with like, they make it seem so easy, but it's really not. Sorry about that, guys. My camera, it's a little shaky on the camera, but they make it seem so easy, and it's really not. Like, you could go on YouTube, like let's look up let's how to do a reselling business. Let's look up how to invest into this asset, into this. Let's do real estate. Let's do this, all this other stuff, and you can do it. It's just people on the internet, they like to make it seem easier than it is, so you'll click on their video. Essentially, that's what it is. They want to make it seem like they went from nothing to a millionaire in one night, so you'll click on their video, so they continue to get more views, even though they may have done it, but they're making it seem easier than what it is, or essentially they were born rich. But let's talk about, let's be grateful for what we have for a second too, because it could be much worse. We could have nothing. We could have nothing at all. So we have to be grateful for what we do have. But at the same time, we have to understand at some point, what our whatever job you're doing. I mean, you're going to work daily. Like, really think about that for a second. Like, just really sit down and think about that for a second. You're going to work daily. That is your life. Like, 2 days off, 5 days a week, you're working. I'm just talking about the average person. I mean, maybe you work 4 days and you work 10 hours or something. And you get 3 days off. Same thing, really. Same hours worked. I mean, you get an extra day off. It's preference for some people, I guess. But it's just, you go to work, you go to sleep, you go to work, you go to sleep, you get a day off, you do whatever I don't know, people drink, people do this, people smoke, but it's just, that, it just seems so, like, when I think about it, I don't want to sound like privileged or anything, it just seems so stupid to me, like, it like, it makes me, like, a little angry, like, what has everyone just been like brainwashed into thinking that we have to work until we're 70 and then yay, we can retire and be happy after 70? It's monumentally depressing, to be honest. I mean, no matter if you're making 15, 20, 25, those wages are just going to keep you in the same place. You might have a better car. Hey, you might get a house, okay? You're gonna go to sleep in the house and you're gonna go to work the next day. I mean, what are we talking about? So the only real way out is not through a job, through different means, like becoming the boss, basically. And I mean, people took that and ran to Grubhub with it, ran to DoorDash with it, ran to Uber with it. But essentially, all you're doing is becoming a wage slave for them. And they just made you think, oh, I'm free. Like, I'm a entrepreneur, independent contractor, right? When all it is just you're just still a wage slave to them. You know, if you don't work and you don't do like 80 deliveries in a week, whatever the case is, you can't pay rent. So it's the same thing, really. Some of the ways out, it's just you have to be really dedicated. I honestly, I'm going to work soon, so I don't have a way out yet. I'm just like bringing this to everyone's attention, so everyone could just sit there, just sit with your thoughts for a little bit. Look at the car you drive. Look at the house you're in. Look at your next car, your next house. Are you gonna be like? Is that good for you? Like, oh, camera keeps doing this. Is that good for you? Are you gonna be happy and content with that? Probably not. You know, I mean, just look at the place you're in right now from wherever you're watching from. Who built that house? You don't even know. Some dude. Probably dead. Like, who cares? It's just, can you go anywhere? Can you take a vacation? Some may say yes. Some majority probably no. It's depressing. Could I take a vacation? I mean, sure, but like, spend money and then just be short money a little bit, but it doesn't change it. You have to come back and just go to work again. So what people should start to understand is when they say be your own boss, Uber, Grubhub, and DoorDash, that's a scam. They're just selling you that idea to make you believe you've made it when you really didn't. You're just you're going to be driving for years and years and years and years and years. 30 years, same thing. The people who really make it are the people who they start with an idea that they have, whether it be, I've seen a lot of successful people just in the business of reselling, whether that be cards, jewelry, books, DVDs, a certain niche of anything, in auction format, utilizing eBay, things like that. I've seen a lot of that. That's the one I've seen the most people be successful with. And it still worked, though. It takes a lot of work. And then eventually, what I would suggest is when you get enough capital to invest in a business. So you become a boss to someone. And then eventually, that business will generate you money just like a stock would, because nobody really cares about your stocks right now. Like, this, who cares? Like, take them out. You gonna retire? Not yet. Wait till you're 70. Who cares right now about the stocks? Doesn't matter. So you want to make it your goal to either what I'm just talking about, the pet reselling, making content online is a path to me. That's a path. That's the ramp. That's the ramp up, and that's your ramp to buying that business or buying that house, and then maybe becoming like a landlord, becoming a business owner, investor into a business, something like that. I see all these little things, like people say they're self-employed, entrepreneur, but they pay nothing. So it's like they're not really. They're not really. You know what I mean? Like I could. It's good that people do this type of stuff. It's good, you know, to get experience, get out there and get out there. I'm not saying nothing's bad like that, but you're not leaving your job for that. You're not. You're still going to work every day. It doesn't matter. It really, truly, it doesn't matter. So that is the way, for me at least. I mean, leave a comment if you know, if you see another way, because even doctors, like, they go to their job every single day. I mean, maybe some of them retire a lot earlier, but you know, there's pretty old doctors out there, so I don't know either. I mean, they haven't really cracked the code either. They've lived good. They're probably living comfortably. Yeah, they're living comfortably, but they're showing up to work every day. Still, the main thing is, it's just like, that's the world. Like, just work for someone, and then when you get to see, like, in person, the person you're working for, you're gonna be like, how did he do that? So you're gonna, like, start to think, like, what put him in this position to, did he just get money? Like I'm trying to figure that out, and that's what it's just been, like, hitting me, like, okay, these people have a lot of money, you know. How can I level myself up to that, basically? And I mean, everyone should be like that too, but I know everyone's not going to be like that, because people are like, so many people are just like, okay with, like, I'm going to work every day, and that's cool. I mean, that's fine. It's just like, when I think about it, it's just like, dang. So in society, you're expected to work until you're basically just 70, and then just enjoy retirement. Like, you just worked away your whole life. Your whole life. It's sad, and it's getting worse too. It's getting worse, like, by the year. Like, it's getting harder to escape by the year. It's just, there's inflation, prices going up. Like, they're trying to make you poor. They want you poor. I'm telling you guys, they want you poor. They love nothing more than a poor person showing up to work every day. That's what they love. They love nothing more than that, because you are their wage slave, and you will give them 8 hours of your time every single day on the dot, just to live. I mean, if you're content with that, like, I'm not bashing you, like, by any means. Like, cool, you know what I mean? That's good for you. You know, you have a job. I know there's many people that are going to say, like, oh, well, at least you have a job, this and this and this. Like, yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, I'm grateful to have a job. It's better to have a job than no job. I'm just thinking bigger picture here, guys. Bigger picture. It's not wrong to want to level up to level 3 if you're on level 2, because it may seem like you're being disrespectful to level 1, but getting to level 2 and wanting to go to level 3, that's you guys get what I'm saying. It's not, I don't understand why that would be an issue. And the majority of the people that I'm speaking to right now, I think, are people in similar situations. So just think about that. It's really deep, like, when you start to really think about it. Like, man, I'm gonna be working every day for the rest of like, there's no escaping it unless you really do something, unless you put your mind to it. And it's like, it doesn't matter if you have 50,000, 100,000, 200,000. It doesn't matter. You can't retire. It doesn't matter. So It's the same thing. 10 grand is like basically nothing these days. Who cares? 10 grand, cool. You're poor. You're poor. I'm poor. Everyone, we're all poor. We're all in the same class. Like we have to go to work every single day. Whether that guy has 20 and I have 5, we're the same. It doesn't matter. Like people are like arguing over pennies these days. It makes no difference on the way you live. Like, sure, like you might, in the broader picture, you might have like a better car. Oh wow, a better car. You get someone driving a newer year Nissan or something, like, okay, big deal. Like I don't, that stuff doesn't really even entertain me. Like I don't care. I don't care about that kind of stuff. As long as I have a car, like I'm good. I don't care what car it is. You know what I'm saying? As long as I have a car, I'm good. Car that drives. Doesn't matter. Until I reach that point where I could pick, what car do I want to drive? Am I really free? Because are you really free? Think about that. Are you really free to do whatever you want to do? I know I'm not. I got to go to work, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.